The hell are you supposed to be? I'm vengeance.
What's up, guys? What's up, wrestling fans? The AWA Air Warrior in the house. What's up? What's up, guys? Welcome to It's All About Wrestling 145, the 145th episode. 145, episode 145, 145, or 145th, whatever you want to call it, episode of It's All About Wrestling. Where I talk about the really weekly recap of wrestling. We go over the results, SmackDown, Raw, AEW, Dynamite, Collision, and the news of wrestling. Right? And not in the square circle and out of the square circle. But yeah, so this is the channel for you wrestling fans, if you're interested or not. Okay, so welcome to my channel. Okay, wrestling fans, welcome to my channel. Yeah, all right, man. I kind of miss having Finbar here. I'm going to admit that. I miss having Finbar here, but alright. But he'll be back next month, hopefully. He'll be back soon. But let's go over episode 145, 45th episode. I think Red, once I see him in the chat, I'll send him an invite. Okay? But there's things I need to talk about. All right. All right. Things I want to talk about in the world of wrestling, WWE. All right, guys. All right. So, I guess we're gonna kick it off with Kross. Okay, that's what we're here for. To talk Killer Kross. Oh man, so yeah, Killer Kross' contract officially ended WWE as of yesterday, August 10th, was his last date. All right, and he uploaded a video on his channel. It was a premiere video. It was not just upload; it was a premiere. So people in the chat, so it was like, right? It was a premiere video, and Kross and Scarlett were in the chat responding to super chats, things like that. Okay, in the chat, and this video was explaining Kross and Scarlett's time in the WWE, and then coming to an end as of yesterday. Okay, once again, second time. Okay, and he explained everything in the video. Okay. All right. So let's talk about this. All right. And there's also reports of him coming back to the WWE too. So it might be expiring, but they might do the same with R-Truth, bring him back. And we're gonna take a look at that. But yeah, so I didn't really watch the premiere because I'm not interested in watching an hour premiere video. Really, if it was an actual live stream, fine. But like, no, no. It was 5 to 10 minutes. 5 to 10 minutes video, sure, but an hour, no, not for me. Okay. If it was a live stream, maybe, but not an hour long premiere video. That's just me. That's just me. Okay. So yeah, his YouTube video, or yeah, was called "My WWE Contract Ends Today." That's what it's called. Okay. And he revealed in that video that his contract ended. Okay, but he clarified his status, right? And he admitted that he was open to negotiating a new deal with the company, but a recent contract discussion didn't feel like a real conversation. He added that the moment left him profoundly disappointed. So he was interested in coming back. They talked, but it wasn't serious. It sounds like he was. They were when they were talking. It sounds like they weren't serious in bringing him back. Uh, a real conversation. That's what it sounds like. When you hear it's like it didn't feel like a real conversation, the other party, not the Kross's party, not who's on Kross's party with his agent, his representatives, but the WWE side of things, management, it didn't feel like they had any interest in really bringing him back. Bringing him back. Okay? That's what it sounds like. That's what it sounds like to me, at least. Based on that. Okay? I don't know. Okay? I didn't watch the whole thing. I don't know why you need to make a video on that. I mean, a whole long ass hour. Like, no WWE, no wrestler does that. In my opinion. But whatever, that's him. He can do what he wants. It's his channel, his right. And he was able to make a video talking about that because his contract officially ended. So now he wasn't under WWE's under contract with him anymore. So he was allowed to do that. He was preparing for that. Let's say he was preparing for that. Okay, he was preparing for that. That's clearly the case. He was preparing for that video when he was allowed to upload it, legally upload it. He was waiting for the day his contract officially ends, the date, the last day, right. Okay. Okay, so then Scarborough, his wife and manager, went yesterday, 8:10 p.m. Right, and said with her ex tweet, "My time in WWE has been incredible wide, and I can truly say it's been the best locker room I've ever been part of. These people aren't just coworkers; they're family. I love you all, and I deeply miss seeing you every week. To the fans, you just never been the crowd. Uh, you just never been a crowd. You've been our partners in every fight, and the reason we give everything for this. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. The next chapter starts now, and I'm ready to bring something unforgettable to any stage, anywhere in the world. If you want the smoke show on your show, then make this happen." And she put down bookings appearances and her email address too, so you contact her. if you wanted to. Okay. All right. Okay. So this situation. Okay. A lot of people are upset. A lot of people are upset because people, Kross has created a huge fandom. Following. Okay. Kross is an unsung hero, a huge following. Okay, among the wrestling fans, WWE fans, right? And this is upsetting because fans feel like WWE didn't do enough for Kross. They didn't see, they don't think they believe in Killer Kross. They think Killer Kross is underutilized, what he can do, right? Not the ring wise, but character work. And it felt like there's more to Killer Kross. Killer Kross is just a mid card. There's more to this character that it felt like Killer Kross got the short end of the stick coming back from WWE. Remember, after his first release from WWE, he was thrusted into a big feud right away with Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre, who at that time was challenging Roman Reigns for the title when Roman Reigns was champion. Okay? That was 3 years ago. 3 years ago, in fact. 3 years ago. Okay? That was 3 years ago. Remember, after losing the Kross after losing the Drew McIntyre feud overall, it's obvious his push went down, right? His push after that went down hugely, right? I don't know if I would say buried. I don't know if it's the right word. But he definitely was pegged down a little to the next, right? And then he was barely used as even a mid-carder. Sometimes he's behind the scenes or not wrestle at all. He's been at times barely used as at all. Get any TV screen time on main roster. And I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I'm back. I had to do something really, really quick. Okay. So yeah. So eventually they paired Kross with a returning AOP and and returning Paul Ellering to form the group Final Testament, the Final Testament group, right? Kross as the leader, ALP was part of the group of Paul Ellering and Scott Patrol, the Final Testament. They were used sparingly, and they lost to the team of Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits at WrestleMania 40, I believe. And then shortly after, the the group of Final Testament, came to an end because WWE released the ALP and Paul Ellering, so that left Killer Kross and Scott Patrol on their own, right? So the Final Testament was gone. Okay, was over with. Okay, no more Final Testament. They're on their own. Okay. Now, since they're on their own, WWE decided to get them involved a little bit into the New Day. The New Day, they started to manipulate his way, started to weasel his way into the New Day situation. Okay? And along with Miz. This is late 2024. Trying to drive a wedge between New Day when they're both faces, Xavier and Kofi. We know how that turned out. Xavier and Kofi both turned heel, and they kicked out. Big E, right? Turn heel. And while that was happening, we were still with the Miz, teaming up with the Miz, but the Miz got moved to SmackDown, so their alliance, their team up, was short-lived. And now we're 2025. Nothing for him to do. No WrestleMania card. Nothing on the WrestleMania card, okay? Nothing for him to do on WrestleMania or anything like that. Right? After WrestleMania, we cut that famous backstage, I guess, shoot interview, or whatever you want to call it. I wouldn't call it a shoot interview, but whatever. You could call it what you want. Okay. Yeah, that when he did that, that definitely got the people's attention, the fans' attention. We want Kross. People. It all of a sudden made people want to see Kross. Want WWE to actually do something to Killer Kross, right? Like, actually want to do something with this guy, please. And then they add him to evolve the feud with Sammy for a few months. Weasel away to Sammy, trying to get under Sammy's skin. Okay, trying to get under Sami Zayn's skin. Okay. Trying to get under Sami Zayn's skin. Right? And that's for a few months. Kross won at Night of Champions. He defeated Sammy. Still wanted to get under Sammy's skin. Or Sammy beat Kross there. I forget. No, Sammy won at Night of Champions over Kross. Sorry. Yeah, Sammy won over there. My mistake. That's wrong. Yeah, Kross got the win over Sammy there. So stupid of me, I think. Of course. Okay. Sorry about that. I shouldn't make that mistake. I should not make that mistake. My bad. Okay. Okay. That feud still continued and eventually ended at SummerSlam where Sami Zayn got the win over Kross again. And then basically a week later, Kross's contract comes to an end. Okay? Okay. And now they're technically free agents. They're signed. They're right. They don't have the 90-day to complete clause because their contract expired, so they could be booked anywhere. Right, anywhere they could book an independent. I think Kross maybe want to do some MMA, things like that. Scarborough, she could. She's a wrestler too, and she hasn't really wrestled. She hasn't wrestled in WWE. Like she hasn't been in the ring in WWE, but she could wrestle. She's also a wrestler. Before she signed WWE this first time and the second time. Okay. Okay. Now, where were they? So apparently, there might be a chance that Kross might be coming back to the WWE. Okay. So I'm reading this now. Right? A level of internal skepticism remains about whether Karrion Kross is truly a free agent after signing his WWE contract expired. Is he truly? Okay. A news episode of Wrestling Observer. Well, this is Dave Meltzer. Dave Meltzer called Kross' situation a weird one, and that said in the 311 mark of the video below that the belief of WWE is that he's going to be back. Okay. Why can't you join, buddy? I need you for this. Oh man, I was gonna send you an invite like in a minute or two. Okay, I was just waiting for you to say something. Meltzer made a comparison to R-Truth Beast Sojourn as an independent talent. WWE released R-Truth on June 1st and had him return Money in the Bank less than a week later. Okay. So, Dave Meltzer thinks this might be the same situation as R-Truth. R-Truth. That R-Truth was contract expired, but WWE heard the backlash from the fans. And you know what? We need to get this guy back in WWE. So they're thinking the same thing with Killer Kross. So here's the thing. I don't think WWE is going to make that same mistake twice. And Killer Kross was not as... I mean, I know people were like... They want to see Kross. We want Kross. But he wasn't like beloved like R-Truth. R-Truth has been beloved for years and years in WWE. Like... There's an attachment to the character. There's no attachment to Killer Kross. So I don't see why would they make this a work? I mean, yeah, I can see this as a work. I guess technically they can make this as a work. They wanted to build up Killer Kross. And maybe it is a work the whole time. If I see Killer Kross on Raw tonight, or if he ends up a SmackDown this week, but Scarborough already gave out her email. The book. Okay. I don't think this is a work. I really do think that his contract expire. But it's kind of strange where he released a video on the day the contract officially expires. That's kind of strange. And then if it's a work, it's brilliant, but I don't see what it does for him in the WWE. I don't see how that. It's just to get the fans behind him and make WWE look bad. Is that it? It's weird. It's strange. Now I don't know, man. I don't think this is an R-Truth situation. Okay? The R-Truth situation caught everybody by surprise. This was building up for a little bit. The R-Truth situation, if they were getting backlash and wanted to resign Kross, they would have resigned him already, all right? And this has already been done behind the scenes, and this is a work. But the R-Truth thing, that was not a work. That was clearly real. Okay, that caught everybody by surprise. That shocked everybody. The release of R-Truth. Okay, these are different. This is different. There was leading up to his release, not to his release, his contract expiring, Killer Kross. R-Truth was just out of the blue, but surprising to everybody, shocking. Okay, I don't think it's the same situation, did Meltzer. I don't think it is, and I can see what. And I obviously Meltzer is saying, yeah, you know what? There's almost backlash on not re-signing Killer Kross, or not even entertaining and not being serious at bringing him back, but maybe giving like a, I don't know about a lowball offer, but basically when they talked, you could tell they really had no interest in bringing him back. I don't think it's the same. If we start hearing "we want Kross" during the matches tonight at Raw, yeah, that might not look good, and they might be like, you know what, we might have to bring him back. We might have to bring him back just because to get a positive reception. Oh, you could join now. All right. I mean, where did he go, man? Where did he go? Why couldn't you join? Like 2 minutes ago. Okay. Um. Yeah. Here's Red. He's coming on. All right. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm stretching. All right. There we go. Okay. And I don't know what's so special about Kross. I I really don't. I really don't. Okay. He has a look. He definitely has a look. That's for sure. He does have the look. But have you seen him in the ring? That is actually the best. Okay. What? Okay, they had Sami Zayn beat up. Okay. Okay. And honestly, I think I'd rather see Scarborough and WWE than Killer Kross. I don't see what they would. I don't. Here's some Homelander Ramses.
Hello.
Hello. There we go. Take
Yeah,
off the
this is
banner.
this is supposed to be the white people in Egypt. Your English textbook meme.
No, what you mean erotic in Egypt?
No, you know how like history textbooks whitewash history, so they
Oh yeah.
depict Egyptians as white people. That's supposed to be it.
Egyptians are not white people, man. My God. If that was the case, I think Egypt would be a lot of white people in Egypt right now.
Hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. But the Rock, the Rock went through that point. I don't know. Still going there.
Mhm.
Oh, wait, how are you, man?
I'm fine. I literally just got home.
You know what I'm doing? I'm going to AEW All Out.
Yeah, I saw that message.
Yep. I got tickets today. cheaper than I waited because the wrestling tickets are so expensive now.
Mhm.
It's crazy. So yeah, AEW All Out. It's probably the return of Edge and Christian or Cope and Christian. Oh my god, I can't. Cope and Christian.
Yeah, it has to be legally distinct.
It doesn't sound right. Like Cope and Christian, Cage.
Mhm. Yeah, it
Just,
doesn't.
yeah. It, Edge and Christian like have just that sounds right. It just
It does roll off the tongue better.
yeah, it does. Definitely rolls off the tongue better. Like Cope, like Edge. If I was Edge, I would just call myself Am Copeland or Am Copeland. That's it. I'll just do that. It's better than Cope.
Mm-hmm.
But he's lucky he has a 20-year resume, right? So it shouldn't damage his brand, really. If it was like a newer person, maybe it would damage his brand. Yeah. So you try to get. I saw what you did yesterday, or at least try to do the Killer Cross as a premiere video.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you probably
Yeah,
got. You probably go ahead.
he was responding to every single super chat being sent his way except mine
Yeah,
for some reason.
yeah, because it was a negative
All
super chat.
I did was just quote Adam Cole when he said that one quote about
Yeah,
ringing the freaking bell. That's all I did, and then he didn't respond.
yeah,
So
you got.
now all I need is to find his address, and then I need to post bunny stickers on his door and say ignore these super chats.
You're gonna pull a Riley.
Yeah, I need to pull up to Killer Cross's warehouse.
I didn't watch the whole thing. I can't watch an hour premiere video. If it's an actual stream, fine. But like an hour premiere video, come on. About your release. Oh, it was like
That's why I think it's an entire work still.
it has to be. I mean, yeah, I think it's a possibility. It's a work, but because, like I said, right? Like Dave Meltzer said, yeah, he's a chance to come back to WWE. It might be similar to the R2 situation. The R2 situation came out of nowhere. People knew Kross's contract is expiring, right? But
Yeah.
that's the difference. And sorry, but like all of a sudden, people started loving Kross since WrestleMania. Really? Like that's R-Truth has been beloved for years.
Yep.
Okay?
It was specifically that one
Yes.
promo he did.
Yeah.
That's really what got him over with the people.
Exactly. It's that one promo. And look how that turned out for R-Truth. He did that one promo. And look, they turned him back into R-Truth again. One Killings is dead for 2. That's the thing, though. When they forced John Cena to turn face again, they killed One Killings.
Yep.
Yeah, but yeah, like Kross, like if this is a work, okay, but like
it's got to be something for the next season of Unreal.
can you imagine?
It's got to be that.
What's next? Unreal is Unreal going to do SummerSlam or like they continue to do WrestleMania next year? That's the thing.
Yeah, it'll range from this SummerSlam to next year's Mania, I'm sure.
Okay. All right. No, oh man, like Kross is like. Here's the thing with Kross: if it's not at work, he should go back to TNA. I think he would kill it back in TNA. That's what I think he should do. Go back to TNA. TNA is not a joke of a company anymore. Like it's serious, but he'll still be working at WWE.
Yeah.
He'd be working with NXT. Just like But yeah, that's hilarious. I don't know, like I mean, can we get Scarborough Door back though? Like she's hey, look,
they
Kurt Cross is
they
lucky.
never even gave her a chance to actually show off that she's actually decent in the ring.
Yeah, she can wrestle. Yeah,
Unlike her husband, she can actually wrestle.
she
That
could
is true.
talk too.
Yeah.
She's yeah, it's she was just there for you know managerial wife support. That's it. But there's a lot more to her. I don't even know if there ever I don't even know if there ever rumors in the past about her they wanted her to wrestle or what. But like I've seen what she could do in the ring, man. I seen her finishing move the same one that Adam Page's finishing move, Hangman's Page. Yeah, or something similar to that. I don't know. But man, people are making a big deal of this Killer Cross. Like WWE is it's not gonna be hurt by this loss, okay? Okay. And then
I'm sure the WWE is thankful that the fans bought up all of his merch right before his contract expired.
yeah. Yeah. And now like I mean, I'll watch Raw. I'm definitely gonna look or try to hear if there's gonna be we want Cross. Did you hear where Triple H, you know they skipped the press conference, right?
Yeah, I saw that.
The fans were saying, we want Cross. Triple H is like, we want Brock. Yeah, you're gonna get Brock.
Yeah, I don't mean to get too political, but a few years ago at a NASCAR rally, the crowd was chanting "fuck Joe Biden," and then I guess one of the news reporters or whoever said, "Oh, they're saying let's go Brandon," and Brandon is the name of one of the NASCAR drivers, and then the entire like right wing sphere started saying "let's go Brandon," and became a meme for like 2 years from that. This is the exact same thing that's happening, in my opinion.
Triple H is a bullshitter, man.
Yeah, he is.
Bullshit. It's a bullshitter, big time bullshitter.
But knowing how fast and how far Triple H pushed him back in NXT, I'm actually surprised he's not doing the same thing right now.
Yeah, and then like you saw Vince. Vince didn't see anything in him.
Yeah, Vince was the one that screwed over.
And then Triple H bought him back, and he pushed him right to the top of the card right away when he returned. Right? Remember, he got back when Drew McIntyre was feuding Roman. Then he got back. When he got back in WWE, he got involved with Drew McIntyre at the same time. He was pushed to the top of the card like right away. Then they made him like either on TV or non TV, right? At times, right? Right.
And then what was it 40 that he said, "Okay, here, damn, you can have a last minute WrestleMania match."
Oh yeah, with the ALP.
Yeah.
And, against the Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits. Yeah. Yeah, the Final Testament group. Yeah, that's what it was. And then they try to be some way with New Day and then the Miz, right? Miz and he doesn't wrestle. He barely wrestled. He barely wrestled. He was always at backstage segments. All the time. He barely wrestled. When you have a character that barely wrestles, a wrestler barely wrestles, usually there's a reason why. Right? If there's not a part-time wrestler like Brock, Roman, or like John Cena is technically not part-time, but if you're not a part-time wrestler, but you barely wrestle, because mostly backstage segments, full-time wrestler, it's because of their lack of in-ring ability. Right?
Yes.
Like Adam Cole said. Adam Cole obliterated him in that promo. Like that was like 3-4 years ago. Oh my god.
Yeah, that was like Adam Cole's, I think, second to last feud, because his last one was with Kyle O'Reilly.
Yeah. Yeah. Then
So yeah, that was the second to last feud, right before he left.
yeah, and that's because Cross didn't Cross get hurt like in his title match. Like I remember like against Keith Lee.
Yeah, I think his first title reign, yeah, he got injured,
Yeah, against
and then
against
when he came back and got healthy again, he got the title back.
yeah, yeah, he did. I saw him in TNA before this. I know what his character is like. He's always manipulative. It's just that I don't know if Triple H Triple H believes him that sours on him quickly. Like Triple H does like a 180 on Cross, I guess,
Mhm.
quickly, right?
Yeah,
Uh, but yeah, man. Now, transitioning over to WWE with ESPN. So now they're having they signed a deal with ESPN. I guess they're taking it off Peacock now, but I still think they're gonna have which one's a Peacock? USA SmackDown Peacock? I don't know. Uh,
yeah.
but
So in the U.S., SmackDown will still be on Peacock.
okay.
It'll still be there. I don't know if the full library is going to stay on Peacock now, but
So they're gonna have the premium live events on ESPN, right? But
yeah,
apparently it's gonna be like 30 a month.
yeah. That's if you don't have ESPN already.
Oh, so if you have ESPN already, what
Yeah,
is
like
it?
if I think if you have a cable, if you still have cable and you still have a ESPN package for your cable provider, you
Mm.
won't have to pay 30 a month.
Oh, that's smart.
You just have to log into your cable provider's information, something to do with your cable provider's information.
Oh yeah. Okay, that's smart. It's understandable why they would go to Disney,
Hmm.
ESPN, because they've been working with ESPN for a while. Like
Hmm.
right? They've been collaborating with ESPN for a while. They'll have
Yeah,
the wrestlers going to ESPN shows, right? Like at First Take, you have wrestlers going to shows. So they've been doing that for a while. I'm not surprised. I think after today, I think ESPN just lost the UFC.
yeah, that was definitely happening because the UFC and ESPN relationship was sour years ago. So the UFC definitely was gonna leave, and now
No,
they're with
WWE replaces
Paramount.
it. Yeah, they're Paramount. So
Yeah,
WWE replaces UFC for ESPN.
yeah,
Yeah, basically. Yeah, so they're going to Paramount. So yeah, UFC is going to Paramount for was it 7 years?
yeah. It's 7 years, almost $8 billion for
So
7 years.
like a billion per year or something like that,
Yeah,
and they get all the events. Um,
yeah. So the UFC pay-per-view model is now gonna die starting next year.
I'm not surprised if WWE is basically lost. It doesn't have the pay per view model anymore.
Hmm.
Yeah, UFC is that the pay per view model is going out of it's going away for professional sports,
Hmm. It
right?
is.
Yeah, it is. It's there's no really need for it. Okay, it's
Yeah,
it's it's been dying for a while now. Like
yeah.
um,
So now AEW is gonna be the last major combat sports company that's gonna be doing pay-per-views.
on okay. But the thing is, AEW has their has their premium live events on not just pay per view. It has like a bleacher, right? Or like um, you can't watch.
So I think if you have a Triller Plus
Okay,
account, you can watch AEW's pay-per-views content library. You'll still have to pay full price for a live pay-per-view, but you only have to pay like however much it is, like 10 a month
you
for the
and
library.
you can watch AEW on YouTube pay per views, right?
Yes, but they expire after a month, I think. Yeah, because
Oh,
today my All in Texas purchase expired on YouTube.
Oh, so you could watch. So before the expiring date of today, you could watch. You could watch a All Out Texas again, right? If you wanted to,
Yeah, yeah.
but it does expire. Okay, makes sense. I mean, all right. But yeah, this is a huge deal for WWE. I mean, TKO technically with the UFC moving over. Yeah, what? Yeah, I heard it was souring the relationship.
Hmm.
Uh, I mean, look, I remember years ago when the rumored WWE sale before it got sold to TKO Endeavor, like who was going to buy? And rumors were Disney. Was Disney going to buy you WWE? Remember those rumors? Like there were possible one of the candidates to buy
Yeah.
WWE. Well, everybody not technically not buying WWE, but they're having their pay per view. They have their pay per views, and they'll
Hmm.
probably do content. They'll probably do other content, like with Netflix, right? They sure they Raw's on Netflix, and they do have W does have international with Netflix. Everything international Netflix. When the US
Hmm.
Raw's on Netflix, but they also have other. They do also collab with Netflix.
Yeah.
With other things.
And then what's awkward is I know in Australia and New Zealand, AEW actually has a deal with ESPN there.
Oh really?
So yeah, if you have the ESPN Plus app or whatever, you'll get AEW there because in Australia and New Zealand, I don't think HBO Max is available there yet.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's true. HBO Max is only in the States, I believe.
Yeah, it's only in the States and I think it's in Europe as well.
Yes, yes, that's correct. Um, but yeah, I'm sure WWE and ESPN can collaborate even more.
Hmm.
Uh, I mean, every time they do, always like when WWE does Raw, they always promote like Netflix stuff on Raw, uh, all the time.
Hmm.
Now, I'm sure with WWE and yeah, I'm sure with WWE and ESPN, they're gonna have like watch them all of a sudden. Watch them like if in December of next no in December of next year. Whatever pay per view is in December next year, they're gonna have like 5 stars Adventures Doomsday in the audience. You could be like Chris Hemsworth's here in the audience. Watch that. Watch that. Watch that. Watch that happen. Chris Hemsworth's here. Robert Downey Jr. is here. Chris Hemsworth. Watch them do that. They're doing that. They're doing that with Netflix, right? So why not? With with you can probably see like the Stranger Things stars. Yeah, when Stranger Things pops up, you can see the Stranger Things stars on Raw, right? Like man, ever since WWE has went to Netflix, it's become a lot more corporate, a lot of corporate.
Hmm.
Eh, Uh, yeah, man, it's crazy. This is a good deal, I guess. I guess for I mean, ESPN is. I mean, it makes sense because ESPN is a sports network,
Hmm.
and but the thing is, a Peacock is cheap. But I guess if you already have ESPN, it'll be like you said, you don't have to get the $30 thing. Uh,
Hmm.
this is probably gonna work for a while now. This is a, but yeah, okay, we got like half an hour left. Talk about talk AEW. I am going to the event in September. Still, we got a Forbidden Door,
Hmm.
right? It's next week, right? It's next week. Uh, but yeah, that's next week. So what matches? Oh yeah, we're gonna get Okada versus Swerve Scott. Stupid. Oh, Kyle Fletcher just resigned long term.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's good. It's good. He's definitely on his way.
yeah. He's gonna be AEW World Champion within 5 years.
You think so?
Yeah, I believe that.
Oh no, he's
I wouldn't
taking.
be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if he becomes world champion before Osprey does.
Oh man, I'm surprised Osprey had. Yeah, I'm surprised Osprey hasn't become champion yet.
He will be one day, but I wouldn't be surprised if Fletcher leapfrogs him and becomes
Oh.
one before him.
Mm-hmm. I know he's dating somebody like well known, and a female wrestler. Kyle Fletcher. Isn't he?
Yeah, he's dating Sky Blue.
Oh my god. Sky. Yeah, I know he just resigned. Hangman and not Hangman, Moxley and Darby Allin they could probably go at it. This Forbidden Door sounds really, really different. It doesn't feel like Forbidden Door because they're not really opening up the door. Like I'm looking at Forbidden Door pay-per-view right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at the matches.
Yeah, like half the card is just AEW matches.
Yeah, we got Tanahashi.
And the problem is because the 5-star Grand Prix, which is Stardom's version of the G1 and the G1 itself, both end like a week before. Like a week.
Yeah.
Or maybe I think even half a week before the pay-per-view. So you're not going to have much time for all these wrestlers from Stardom and New Japan to have to fly from Japan over to London. Like literally halfway across the world in half a week. Like that's kind of hard to do.
Forbidden Door is usually in June, right? Yeah, June. I remember being.
Yeah. Because All In last year was around this time.
Yeah. So the match card. The match card is not bad. I mean, Tanahashi versus TBA, her syndicate versus we don't know their syndicate. Her syndicate is facing. So they really they just ended they just ended the relationship with MJF. That's so anticlimactic,
Mm-hmm.
There's reports that there's heat on MVP.
Mm-hmm.
Right? You hear about those reports on MVP, right? Like.
Yeah, and specifically with Speedball Mike Bailey, but if you watch that one clip of Speedball's vlog, you would know that they were just joking around.
Yeah. But what do you think they ended the thing with MJF so quickly?
I think they literally just pivoted. They found a better idea, and then they just went with that instead.
You know what I think? I think that's correct. Because I personally think I don't think it was working.
I think it was. I think it was working.
You think so?
Yeah. So them having to pivot, I think that really screwed everything up.
Yeah. No, I mean, like MJF now he's bringing in the rings, right? Hangman Page is not scheduled to wrestle on it right now on Forbidden Door.
Mm-hmm.
Like, none of the Okada serves Strickland, but none of the world champions. Is Zack Sabre the IWGP World Heavyweight Champion?
Yeah, he's going to be at Forbidden Door, so he's going to have his title match there.
Man, does the belt fit around him? Because Zack Sabre's so small. So I wonder who he's going to face, but they don't have like the AEW World Champion Hangman Page. You don't have John Moxley or Darby Allin.
John Moxley and Allin are going to have a match there. That's already confirmed. And then Zack Sabre Jr. is most likely going to face Nigel McGuinness because there's going to be a 4-way match. I think is it this Wednesday or next Wednesday?
Oh.
It's going to be Hechicero, Daniel Garcia, Lee Moriarty, and Nigel McGuinness on who's going to face Zack Sabre Jr.
I hope it's Nigel.
It's got to be Nigel because it's in London.
Oh, yeah. So make sure it's the guy from the UK, for sure, from England, yeah. Mm-hmm. Zack Sabre Jr. is also British.
Yeah.
English, yeah. It makes sense. Time Storm, there's Athena. Oh, yeah, Time... She's Scottish, right, Tony? Is Tony from Scottish?
No, she's Australian.
She's Australian. But she did a lot of training in the UK, right?
Yeah, she technically started her wrestling career in England.
Okay. She's facing Athena. That's going to be a good match.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if they ever wrestled in WWE. Maybe. Oh, they probably have in NXT.
I'm sure they have.
It's not a bad card, but the thing is,
It's just too close to the G1 and 5-star.
I don't really pay attention to New Japan anymore. I mean, I lost interest because your top stars are gone, and I don't know
Hmm.
who the top stars are. Really, like
And
Okada's.
then Gabe Kidd is injured. Gabe Kidd
Yeah,
is like the one guy in New Japan that's still making a name for himself.
who? Anybody in AEW was in the G1?
Takeshita. That's it.
Takesha. Takesha. Not surprised. Yeah, yeah. There's stuff going to go on with Takesha in Okada and the Don Callis faction. There's going to be
Hmm.
tension there.
Yeah,
Um,
Takesha's gonna turn. I think he's gonna turn face eventually.
yeah, but I mean, I like Okada as a babyface because most of the time I know in New Japan he was a heel at first, but a lot of time in New Japan he was a babyface, especially with the. But I like Okada as a heel, um,
Okada is better as a heel. He is.
especially in AEW. I mean, he was good as a face in New Japan. Really good as a face. Here he's good as a heel. It's just so funny how he was a leader of chaos, but here he can't be a leader of a group because of his English,
Hmm.
lack of English. I mean, like obviously he can speak it, but like he can say some things. But in Japan, he can get away with it with the Japanese, right? But
Hmm.
here, obviously, that's why he's been in the group with the Young Bucks, Jack Perry, because they can help him out with that. You know, he doesn't. It takes the pressure off him when he's speaking, right? Same with Don Callis, and he needs somebody. Obviously, he needs somebody to speak English for him. And I like when I like when you see his personality come out because he's more about in Japan. He's more about like flash, right? The costumes, the outfits he wears. But in AEW, you see some of his personality come out, like bitches, stuff like that. Um, he started to develop like a character in AEW, where you kind of do need to develop a character. Uh, but all right, and what else is there? Anything else you want to talk about AEW that's caught your eye? Okay.
Um, Another match for Forbidden Door. Mercedes Moné is gonna defend the TBS title in a
Uh,
4-way, and then
Alex Windsor,
yeah,
isn't it?
Alex Windsor is one of them, and then it's gonna be someone from Stardom and someone from CMLL
Who the heck is
in that
who is
match.
who is CM? Who is the CMML? I
I
Triple
don't know
Mania.
who. Yeah, I don't know who it's gonna be from CMLL, but it's gonna be someone.
Who, what's bigger, Triple A or CMML?
CMLL because they actually they sell better.
Okay.
They draw bigger crowds, and then they they generate more revenue.
Yeah, I know Triple A is going to be their biggest event. It's actually be free on YouTube on
Hmm.
WB. Free on YouTube. I don't even know who's. uh, yeah. Alex Windsor, who is aligned herself with Thomas Tony Storm, with Athena Billy against Billy Starks and Athena, right? That team,
Hmm.
who they've been a team for years. I but I remember they started feuding each other like the years ago. I remember I was a Forbidden Door 2 years ago. It was Billy Starks versus Athena. Athena won. Billy Starks was like
Hmm.
19 at the time. And she's really young.
Yeah, she still is young.
Yeah. And man, the Bang Bang Club, I mean, their back, Juice Robinson looks different. It just doesn't feel the same without Jay White.
Yeah, they're cursed. Like all four of them can't be healthy at the same time
No,
for some
no.
reason.
But like, it hurts when their leader and Jay White, because Jay White makes that group
Hmm.
like. And according to Tony Khan, he's out a very long time. Oh man.
Yeah, so he's most likely out for the rest of the year, and then he said the same thing about Jamie Hayter, I think a month ago.
Why does Jamie Hayter keep getting hurt?
I don't know. Yeah, it's just bad luck right now.
Yeah, the thing is, if you know sports, players just gets injury prone, right? So
Yeah, certain players are injury prone, and then certain
yeah,
teams can get hit with a bunch of injuries at once as well.
yeah, that's true. That's true. Uh, that's true. That's why I'm against. Like honestly, I don't know why in the NFL they have 4 preseason games.
Hmm.
I don't know why. I think that's stupid. I know they don't play their starters or the quarterbacks in every game, but I still think it's stupid. Why they have 4 preseason games? Okay.
Hmm.
The NHL they reduced the preseason games to like 6 or 5, but they expanded the NHL season to 2 more games.
Hmm.
Uh, but I don't know. Like, yeah, this is a there's a lot of there's always like. Do you remember like that one year like WWE had like the top stars always hurt
Yep.
and AEW
That that was not too long ago either. That was
yeah
22, right?
22. I think they had like 2016 was lacking the top stars. Remember 2016
Hmm.
they had like Seth out, Randy Orton out, whoever else out. Uh, yeah, 22 they had some top stars out. Yeah, I mean Randy Orton was out for like a year and a half.
Hmm.
Remember that?
Yep.
Weird
And then
RKO. Yo,
that's when that's when they had to turn Edge back to a face.
the thing is, yeah, because you know what, nobody wants to see Edge as a heel. After coming back to years prior,
Hmm.
it wouldn't work him as a heel anymore. And Edge is a good heel. When he was Wade Arship, he was a great heel. But when you
Yeah.
come back from an injury like that after 10 years, they don't want to boo you. I'm sorry,
Hmm.
right? They don't want to boo
Yeah.
you. And the Judgment Day, that Judgment Day wouldn't last because that Judgment Day didn't make sense.
Yeah, the Judgment Day with Edge wasn't working.
No, and he admitted it, right? He admitted in an interview that it wasn't working.
Yeah.
He didn't. They wanted it to be a supernatural faction because Edge was in the Brood at one point. Edge is like, no,
Uh-huh.
right? No, like, it's gonna be so freaking weird with David Priest that we really all of a sudden got magic powers. You know how
Yeah.
strange that is. Go ahead.
Wasn't wasn't their entrance they were supposed to be like floating on a device or
Yeah,
something?
yeah,
And then they were trying to cover it with like fog with a smoke machine
yeah,
when you can clearly tell like it's just a rolling stage.
yeah,
So stupid.
yeah. Yeah. I didn't want to do that. you you believe this? John Cena says, "Yeah, they just pick the opponents, and I just do it." I'm like, you just agree to it. Like, sure, you don't pick their opponents. I think you pick your fucking opponents, Cena.
Yeah.
Okay, in your career, you pick your opponents, man. We know at times you bury your opponents in WWE. Okay, okay.
After his match with Brock, he's gonna have one more match with Wade Barrett.
Wade Barrett's gonna have his win back.
Yep.
If you,
He's gonna be like, I'm sorry about the Nexus, so you can win this match.
oh my god! Oh yeah, he. The Nexus comes back and like they all the members of Nexus comes back and they put on Wade Barrett on his shoulders. They're celebrating. Oh my god! He doesn't like John Cena. Even when John Cena turned heel, and Wade Barrett tends to be a heel commentator, but he
Hmm.
doesn't like when John Cena turned heel. And yeah, now I don't know. Since Wade Barrett technically does Raw, no, does SmackDown, right? Yeah, SmackDown.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, they're not even following up with Brock. Like Brock comes back at SummerSlam, right? Brock doesn't show up at SmackDown. Then we can do Logan Paul and Cena. Jeez, I wonder who's going to win that match. A Clash of Paris. Logan Paul versus John Cena. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Oh, man. And you see Stevie Richards completely buried Lyra Valkyria and Becky Lynch's match. Oh, my God.
I didn't see that. No.
Oh. Also, they kind of buried Jade Cargill. Like, Jade Cargill.
Yeah, the Jade Cargill experiment's not going to work at
No.
this point.
No.
I think that ship sailed. I did see that one promo that Lyra Valkyria did on
Yeah.
Becky with her stupid boots.
It
I did see that, and I just cringed at it, but I didn't see the actual match.
was okay, the match. But Jade Cargill, oh my God. How was she so big in AEW? I don't understand, Red.
She was AEW's Goldberg.
But when she came in, the division was kind of weak, right? Most
Yeah,
of it?
that too.
Yeah. Yeah.
But her
It-
finally losing the TBS title after she had it for like what, a year and a half, I think.
Yeah. The thing is, they wanted her to be their Bianca Belair. Except Bianca
Mhm.
Belair is athletic. She could talk a bit, and she's better in the ring. Like Jay Cargo is, she has the look, she has the body, right?
Mhm.
It's just that we put in a ring or you have a mic top. Ugh.
Yeah,
Like,
it's not going to work.
yeah.
And then I think the biggest mistake that WWE made was not having her have a lengthy NXT run.
You know, there's somebody in NXT, Last Legends, who is almost as tall
Mhm.
as Jade Cargo. She's actually getting good, better. Like, I know she sucked at one point. It, yeah, yeah. I mean, like when they signed her and they treated her like it's a big freaking free agent,
Mhm.
right?
Well, they did it partially to also
Yeah,
get at AEW.
I think she needed to go down to NXT because
Yeah, she should have had a lengthy like 2-3 years in NXT
they should have made her.
before she
You
showed
know
up on the
what?
main roster.
She should have been dominant in NXT. You know, polish her skills, have her better talking to Mike. Like I don't know how much she goes to the performance center.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if she does, but like she's not coordinated in the ring.
Yeah, she's off. And then you saw what was it? Was it Clash at the Castle last year when Shayna had her in a chokehold and then she tapped, but the ref
Yes,
had to pretend she didn't see
yes.
it.
And then she like I don't know if that's the same time around the same time, but then she like told Shayna she can't wrestle.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you want to tell somebody before MMA that they can't wrestle, right? Like, come on. Like, yeah,
Especially Shayna of all people.
she botches so easy, such easy pins too. She's not
Hmm.
she's not coordinated, and she's sometimes confused.
Hmm.
Like, and I think they're starting to realize that because I picked her to beat Tiffany Stratton. I did, and I'm like, once she lost to Tiffany Stratton at SummerSlam, I'm like, yep, they
I'm
don't.
sure that was the plan, but then they realized that it would have been a bad idea to put the title
Yeah,
on her right now. So
yeah. I, she is a female Goldberg, and the thing is, do you want to be the female Goldberg or the female Ultimate Warrior? Like, because
uh
Goldberg is literally Ultimate Warrior, right? They both can't wrestle,
yeah.
both get tired, all right. And the thing is, the problem is in wrestling these days, fans don't really want to see a Goldberg type or where somebody just comes in and wrestles 5 minutes. They want to see a good match, like an athletic match,
Uh-huh.
right? Right, like
Yeah.
a good match. But like, I don't know. She just needs to polish her skills because, like, she has a look. And back, if this is 20, 30 years ago, she would be champion. Vince would put the belt on her,
Hmm.
right? Vince would put the belt on her for sure. For sure.
Especially since back then women's matches were always like 3 minutes long at most.
She's freaking China in the ring, okay? China was
Uh,
horrible in the ring, okay?
yeah, she was not good either.
No. And she wrestled men. Like,
Uh,
because there was really no women for her to wrestle in China. I mean, like, all the women who wrestled men didn't have any skill, really.
yeah.
I mean, like, China was still better than Sable. You ever see Sable wrestle? Oh, my God. Sable should have never been in WWE. The only reason she wasn't in WWE is because, how hot she was.
Hmm.
Man, if Lita and Trish were in their heyday versus the talent these days, I wonder what they can do in the ring.
Yeah.
Same with Beth Phoenix, right? Beth Phoenix, Mickey James. We know Mickey James a little bit has, but like still past her prime. Who else? I mean, right? But back then, oh man, I feel like Lita and Trish. You're the top woman of their division back then, but like, let's be honest, it wasn't really good. It wasn't really stacked. Most of the women there couldn't wrestle when they were top.
It was literally them two.
Yeah, it was literally them two.
Mm-hmm.
And Trish at the beginning wasn't good either in the ring, but she vastly improved. Lita was good in the ring right away because Lita actually trained to wrestle before, right?
Yeah, she wrestled on the indies for years.
Yeah,
well.
exactly. And like the closest ones to like Trish and Lita in terms of back then was good at wrestling was like Victoria, because Victoria was she learned to wrestle, right? Ivory learned to wrestle a bit, but like Ivory wasn't pushed, right? Ivory had some experience. Molly Holly was decent, but like Jazz, but like it wasn't. But they never really did anything, and like Vince didn't really care.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we got 3 minutes. All right, yeah, we're gonna end it here. Thank you, Red. I'm going to AEW All Out, Toronto, Canada. I think it's All Out. CM Punk is gonna kick off tonight, and Roman Reigns. I don't know why people say Roman Reigns is gonna be out filming Street Fighter. I mean, he's on the Clash of the Paris poster. Also, if he's out, Cody Rhodes is champion, and Cody Rhodes is in the same movie, so what would make him champion? I mean, hey, he could be champion and still be in a movie. It's happened before.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure Cody's not gonna have a big role in the movie, anyways.
No. But yeah, he's on the poster for Clash in Paris. I don't know what else is like Roman is starting to make that transition. Yes, he's starting to make the transition to move away from WWE.
Mm-hmm.
Him and Cody are probably the next big two, and next WWE are going to make that transitions after WWE is over with. To like Roman has connections. I know Cody has connections, but Roman has connections. I mean, look at his cousin. He can get him any role he wants. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So Roman's starting to make that way. Cody. Yeah, I mean, Cody has been in some stuff. I know he's been a naked guy in small roles, but Street Fighter is. You see, beginning Street Fighter. Yeah, they're starting to make that. Beforehand, did you see Becky Lynch and Nikki Bella going at each other? That felt like a freaking shoot. Those two promos. Oh my God! Becky brought up John Cena to Nikki Bella.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw that clip of what exactly did Becky say? Something did she didn't. I don't think she mentioned Cena by name, but
yeah,
it was obvious she did. She was talking about Cena.
Yeah, I didn't know Nikki was supposed to be in Happy Gilmore. I did not know that. Yeah, I mean, all right. All right, Red. Thank you for coming on. Like, share,
Yeah.
subscribe, comment below, guys. We'll be back next week. Oh, no, Forbidden Doors next week, right? So I thought I was going to do wrestling predictions this week. Next week.
Give me what I want. Give me what I want. You know what I want. Give me what I want, or I'm going to continue to hurt people you love. Give me what I want. Give me what I want. You know what I want. You just don't want to give it to me. Give it to me. Give me what I want.
We're going to give you what you want.
That's not what I want.
That's no.